Oh. Whew, Father. All right, we back up. We back up. How's it going? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? We back up. We back up. You know. Signal was why is it doing that? Okay. Yeah, the signal was kind of rough in the supermarket. Just came out the supermarket, and just checking back in real quick because some people had a quick question, and I don't mind sharing, you know. But yeah, man, if this is your first time checking in, I know it's late over here in the East Coast, but I know some people may be in different time zones. But this is your first time. My name is Derek Huffy, man, coming to you from Baltimore, Maryland. We speak on a lot of different topics, man. Sometimes I just like talk and we just trip and have a good time. But the main 3 points that we speak on singles, our single season, embracing our single season, and knowing how to function and seek God for our purpose while single. Number 2, we speak on dating with purpose, dating with the right intentions, not dating just to waste somebody's time, not dating just to take advantage of somebody, but dating with the mindset and the mentality of leading towards marriage. Thirdly, we speak on sexual purity and abstinence. Speaking on sexual purity and abstinence with sex, it is a blessing from God, but it is a blessing that's meant to be enjoyed and protected in the right content, which is in marriage. For those that don't know, for me, 33 years old, and the first time I will have sex in its fullness will be with my wife. I'm not perfect. I don't share that to boast, and I really want people to understand that I don't share that to brag, but simply to really show that, one, there are men that are walking this. Like, there are men that are really walking this thing. And one is men, there's nothing wrong with us as men waiting for our wives, and to show that, man, God is a keeper. God is a keeper, because it's not a game out here. It's rough. But yeah, man, I don't know. So I know somebody asked a question, man. Yeah, Charnel. So Charnel did ask a question. And I don't mind sharing. She asked a question about my relationship. She asked what happened to my relationship that I was in. Are you still on? Okay. So for those that don't know, I was in a relationship. See, the thing is, people ask. People ask, and people still ask me, because some people know, a lot of people don't know. But a lot of people do ask me because it was put out there. It was put out there. A lot of people know who I was with. A lot of people know what our intentions were, what my desire was. But yeah, basically it didn't work. You know, and there are a lot of takeaways that I received from that relationship, and I do thank God for that. It didn't work, and once again, I'm not for bashing anybody. I'm not. But for me, speaking for myself, some of the takeaways that I have for it, with the mentality with Christian relationships, you can't expect perfection, and I'm just being honest. You can't expect perfection. Things will happen. There will be trials, situations, storms, and tests. It's about how you bounce back when you fail a test. It's about how you function and how you flow with each other during storms, during a test. It's about learning from each other, supporting each other, holding each other accountable, still loving each other through those situations. Every relationship is not going to be peaches and cream. It's really not. But it's about, when you say you love somebody, are you going to love them just in the good times, or are you going to love them through the bad times? Are you going to love them when you're second guessing? Are you going to love them when they do something that's going to have you being like, what? Like, what's your relationship with God really about? When you love somebody, once again, if we're talking about believers, love is patient, love is kind, love is not self-seeking, love keeps no record of wrong. We know what it says about love, but do we understand that, and do we operate and function in that? You know? So that's one takeaway I will say. Secondly, people want marriage, but do you want to... I talked about this a while ago. You want marriage, and this is for anybody. If you want marriage, are you willing to endure the crap that comes along with the road to marriage? Marriage is not a game. Marriage is not for the faint of heart. But you just can't jump from the starting line to marriage. You got to go through some hurdles to get to that finish line. Some natural and spiritual hurdles. Are you willing to deal with it? You know, are you willing to deal with it? And thirdly, one thing I learned is it's not anybody that was in a relationship. It's not a good feeling to be on the end of a breakup. It's not a good feeling for somebody to say, I don't want to be with you for whatever reason. And I'm just being honest. And once again, it's not going into detail. But it's not a good feeling to be on the end of, I don't want to be with you. But what you can't do is, you can't allow whatever reasons, whatever struggles, whatever weaknesses you have, you can't allow that to identify you. You are not your weakness. You are not your stronghold. You are not your situation. So don't allow somebody to verbally speak that over you and you walk in that. I was walking in some of that negativity. I was walking in the weaknesses or whatever the case may be. I had to really affirm myself in God. I had to realize who I was in God. You have to realize who you are in God. So if somebody says they don't want to be with you because of ABC, that person probably has situations and issues XYZ. We all have something. I talked about this Sunday. We all have something to work on. None of us are above needing work, but it's about, do you want to work together? You know, you can't be labeled by your flaws. You can't be labeled by your weaknesses. You can't be labeled by that stuff. We all have it, but it's about, are you willing to grow together and walk this thing out? You know, so that's just some of the things that I learned from that situation. I wasn't perfect. I'm not going to claim to be perfect. I'm not going to say I did everything right. But once again, if you're in a relationship and you want marriage, be ready to work. Be ready to work. Don't say you want something and don't work. And this is for anybody. Because all of us want, you know, I'm assuming people want to be married. Who's watching, you want to be married. What are you willing to endure and embrace to be married? I talked about this yesterday, man, with Ruth. Ruth had to lose to gain. Her husband died. She had to leave her homeland. She had to go to a foreign land. Her husband died. Because of her heart, she stayed with Naomi, the mother of her dead husband. Naomi said, you could part from me. You don't owe me anything. Ruth said, no, where you go, I'm going to go. Where you sleep, I'm going to sleep. Your God is not my God. Ruth could have looked at her situation and everything, but she walked out on faith. And because of that faith, she was positioned to be found by Boaz. Are we willing to lose to gain? Are we willing to lose to gain? And I had to ask myself that. And yeah, I am. Because I'm not naive to the situations and the road and the hurdles and the situations that lead to marriage. You know? So for anybody, man, don't say you want marriage and don't want to fight for it. The natural and the spiritual battles. And some of those battles will be internalized. Some of those battles will be with self. But are you willing to deal with it? Are you willing to confront it, deal with it, and learn and grow? It may not be an overnight turnaround for whatever is revealed from relationships. Because once again, relationships help reveal a lot. So whatever is uprooted and revealed in your relationship, are you willing to truly deal with it? But is the person you're with willing to have the patience to help you deal with it? You know? Once again, it's like you can't wait for God to make a perfect spouse for you. There's a growing process. There's a pruning process that comes along with growing with each other. So don't say you want a relationship. Don't say you want marriage. This is for anybody, not just like my situation. But marriage, man, is real. It's real. So just be prepared for the natural and spiritual battles that come along with it. But once you say out your mouth you love somebody, once again, love is patient. Love is kind. But one thing I love about that passage, at the end it said, love perseveres. Love perseveres. So no matter what you're dealing with, man, love perseveres. You know? So once again, when you say it out your mouth, be prepared to stand by it. You know? So yeah, so that's kind of in a nutshell. But like I said, I'm not mad. Cause once again, I had to realize who I was in God, and I had to say to myself and believe it. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I'll be having good days and bad days, but I know I'm going to be a husband. I'm not going to be a perfect husband. I know I'm going to be a good I know I'm a good man. If somebody left you, ladies, know you're still a good woman. Fellas, know you are a good man. Don't let nobody hold your situation over your head. Know who you are in God. Know who you are in God. You know? But yeah, it's all good. Trust me, I'm good. I'm looking forward to this transition that I'm in. I'm looking forward to just meeting people. I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking forward to a lot, and I thank God for this transition, and being able to like just close that chapter and move on. You know, but God is good, man. But yeah, but don't allow people to label you. Don't allow people to label you. But that was pretty much it. But yeah, but if you just checked in and you didn't see the first Periscope video, we were just talking about how it's okay to feel lonely sometimes. It's okay to feel lonely, but it's not okay to dwell there. You know, yeah, it's okay to feel lonely. We're human. We have feelings. It's cool. I get it, but don't dwell in it. Don't allow yourself to be caught up in your feelings, because if you allow yourself to be led by emotions, God will reward you for your patience. I thank you for that. Thank God for that. I appreciate that. Oh my God, that sounded bad. But yeah, but don't allow your emotions to dictate your actions, where you try to move ahead of God's timing, or where you just do a whole bunch of trifling stuff. Don't allow your emotions to have to be ratchet, okay? Like, no. Keep it in check, because yeah, that was bad. Hey, yeah, you heard that? It was that loud. You heard that? It was bad. But yeah, man, don't allow your emotions and your feelings to dictate your actions. And trust me when I say this, it's okay to feel that way. It's okay to feel lonely sometimes. It's okay to be in your feelings, because I started this scope because I was in my feelings today. I ain't gonna lie, I was feeling a certain way. I was feeling a certain way. I don't know why, but I was in my emotions. I was not salty. I don't know. I was just feeling a certain way. I can't explain it, but it's okay. Like, today is not the day for somebody to try to talk to me and be like, be encouraging the Lord, or God is going to send you somebody. I'm just like, okay, get at me tomorrow though. I'll probably touch and agree tomorrow, but right now, I'm feeling the way I feel. But once again, it's okay to feel that way, but we can't dwell there. We can't sit in that, because once we sit in that, a lot of things can happen. It can hinder us from truly working in the kingdom. It can hinder us from really even just talking to God. It can hinder us from like reading our word. It can hinder us from who God really does have for us. You know, it can hinder us naturally with just even self-development, going to school, a lot of things. So we don't want to dwell in our feelings and our emotions. They will have us entertain people that we know for a fact is not equally yoked. Man, I've been there. Trust me. When I've been feeling a certain way, yeah, I play with fire. I play with fire. So you don't want to do that. You know, God has somebody for every single one of us, man. And I just have to reassure that for everybody, because I know how it was with me. Like I said, after my relationship ended, trust and believe. I almost said, and not trying to be vulgar, but I literally was like, F this walk, F these Periscope videos, the Facebook page. I literally was about to say, forget it. I'm about to just be a hoe and just really be out here, because this waiting, it didn't seem like it was working. I saw marriage like right there in front of my face, and it ended. So I was like, God, I'm trying to do this your way to the best of my ability, and I'm like, bump that. I'm just gonna do what I want to do. That's how I felt. But I thank God for putting the right people in my life that was able to truly talk to me and be there for me, because, man, if it was not for these people in my life, trust and believe, these Periscope videos would have been a wrap, and I would not have cared less. I'm being so serious. So I thank God for the people in my life. So you definitely want to pray and make sure that whoever God has in your life, that they can truly pour into you and affirm you with who you are in God. Because relationships, man, when the heart's involved, man, because once again, you got super Christians that act like everything is all fine. But, man, the heart is when they say the heart is a fragile thing, it's true. When the heart is true even for men. And then once again, dudes, we try to act all hard and stuff and all hardcore. No. When your heart's involved, man or female, it's a fragile thing. We men, we can experience heartache. I experience heartache, you know? But it's about how you bounce back. Once again, it's about knowing who you are in God. So it's okay to feel lonely. It's okay to feel that way. Like, somebody can't tell me how to feel. Like, I can't, if you saying, yeah, I'm feeling a certain way today, I can't come to you and be like, don't feel that way. I'm going to be like, okay, I get it, because I haven't walked in your shoes. I haven't been through your situations. I haven't been through your experiences to tell you how to feel. So it's okay to feel that way. But what I will tell you is, feel how you feel right now, but don't dwell there. Feel how you feel right now, but get back in the fight. Because if you dwell there, the enemy is going to be right there beside you, saying, you know what, that guy over there, he may not be a man of God, but he's still a good man. Because we all know that one person that will be a great match, and all they missing is Jesus. Like, we all know that person to where it's like, yo, if they had Jesus, they would be bae. Hey, for real. So, but once again, a good man and a good one, like, if they don't have Jesus, real talk, they don't have nothing. It's nothing they can offer except just that companionship and just that fleshly, earthly desire. So we have to be careful. When you're dwelling there, is the enemy in your ear trying to pull you further away from God because you're in your feelings and your emotions, you know? But once again, it's okay to feel that way. Just don't dwell in it. Don't dwell in it. Like, tomorrow, I'll probably be pumpers on or what? You know, I'll probably like, you know, joy to the world, oh, happy day. And then Friday, I might be like, don't talk to me. It come and goes. It come and goes. And I'm being honest. It come and goes, man. So, I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to find I'm gonna see Civil War Friday. Civil War comes out, the Captain America movie. I want to take a date. I'm not gonna lie. I went to a movie Sunday by myself, but I'm gonna go with somebody. If push comes to shove, I'll go by myself. I'll probably see this movie like 3 times. I'm a comic book geek. I'm like, literally, like, I'm a comic book geek at heart. So I probably will see this movie at least 3 times. But yeah, I want somebody to go with. But if not, I'll rock out by myself. No big deal. But yeah, man, like, it's okay. Like, it's okay to enjoy yourself. Like, in the single season, we have to. Watching movies by myself is fun. Tomorrow, I might agree. Like I said, right now, tomorrow, I might touch and agree with that and be like, yeah, it sure is. Not right now. I'm transitioning out of my feelings right now. So right now, I don't know about all that. I'm just saying. But yeah, man, it's all good though. Not today, nah, not yet. Let me wait till the morning time, and I might feel that way. Right now though, it's a little rough. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, man, it's all good. Like I said, we're human. God knows our heart. He knows our feelings. He knows we're emotional. But once again, I don't mind watching movies by myself, but it's nice to have somebody to talk to. Exactly. This is making my day. I thank God for that. I thank God this is making your day. I thank God for that. But yeah, but it's and that's the thing. Like, I'll be YouTube, how to not catch feelings. YouTube, I'm gonna Google that. You can Google that. How not to catch feelings. We're human, man. Like I said, you got people in the church, man, that be trying to, like I said, put on the front. Like I said, man, nah, we human. We human. I'm just being honest. We are human, So I'm not gonna neglect, my feelings or We're human. We're human. What the heck is this? That was weird. I don't know what just came on my phone. Oh, okay. Can you hear me? Y'all can't hear me? Is that better? I think I was pressing the mic. My volume is still low. Can y'all hear me? Christians act like nothing real out here. Nah, buddy. Trust and believe. One thing about me, y'all come on these scopes, y'all might be asking me like, yo, is Derek saved? Like, cause I'll be saying, like, man, when it comes to dating and relationships, especially in the church, man, we have to be in a place to where we can't sugarcoat. We can't sugarcoat the real aspects that come along with relationships and marriage. Everybody in the church wants everybody to be married, but is everybody talking about the struggles and the real life situations that come along with marriage? Once again, there was a situation to where a woman of God said, I thought about poisoning my husband, his food. So there's not enough men in the church. Depending on where you go. I mean, I've been to every church in America, so I can't answer that. I mean, I kind of get what you're saying, but I haven't been to every church in America, so I can't answer that. Or really speak to that. Everybody's saying true. You can't say true to that. You can't say true to that. But yeah, man, like it's real in these streets. The relationship, dating, like when it comes to sex and stuff like that, the church don't talk about that. They talk about don't have sex, but they don't like sex is, yeah, she said she wanted to poison her husband. She was real too. She said a straight face and all. Straight face and all. And your zip code, it's gonna vary from town to town. It's gonna vary. So when I speak like that, they get uncomfortable. Let them get uncomfortable. The word of God in general is going to be uncomfortable, especially to people that don't want to hear truth. It's going to be uncomfortable. A lot of topics are going to be uncomfortable right now, especially in this day and age. But when it comes to sex and stuff like that, we have to talk because, once again, we are human. Sex is not a sin. Fornication is a sin. Sex is not a sin. Sex is a blessing in marriage. It's fornication. Sex outside of marriage, which is the sin. That sometimes that has to really be explained in church too, because it's like sex, don't have sex. No. Fornication. Sex is taboo in the church, but we're having plenty of sex outside of marriage. There's people in the church going buck wild. Talk about salty. Man, there's people in the church that was getting it in, and I'm like, dude, we all supposed to be worth the wait. What's going on? Maybe they do talk about it within marriage couples. They probably do, but they like singles, man. I feel like sometimes the church really forgets singles. I feel like the church really leaves singles out of the mix, and they cater more to the married couples. But there's so many singles in the church that you can't forget. Cause one, we have a lot to do. Like, we're the ones that can do a lot because we are single. A lot of married couples have their wife, kids, and all that stuff to worry about. So we should be, ministry should be packed out. Ministries should be packed out with singles because we have nothing but time. We should be like, going ham really in the church, But like I said, it's just the church mentality is different depending on where you go. But right when I first got saved and found out we're sending my heart broke, right, ignoring the elephant in the room, they better bump that. They just gotta talk about that joint. They gotta talk about the real stuff, man. Fornication, all that stuff. Especially when it comes to pornography and masturbation. Those sins that you don't see, those closet sins. That got to be taught about. Cause that's how a lot of people fall. Because with me, like I said, when I dealt with pornography and masturbation, like you will build a tolerance to where you'll start looking for another source. It was to a point to where, and once again, I'm just being honest, it was to a point to where I went to a hookup website. I was this close to putting in my credit card information to where then I would have access to knowing who just wanted to meet up and have sex. I was that close, man. That close. And I realized where that came from, what that was rooted in. I was hurt from my breakup. So because of that, I said, F it. This is what I wanted to do to deal with the pain and the confusion and the hurt. I said, forget it. I'm going to go on a hookup website, I made a profile on everything. Was ready to end my credit card information. I think my pastor or her husband may have inboxed me, and that was nothing but God, because when they inboxed me on my phone, that's when I stopped. But I was that close, man, and if I would have went or entertained it, I can't even be honest and say I probably wouldn't have. If somebody would have clicked my profile and said, what's good, I don't know if I would have went or just, I don't know. That's a situation I would not have wanted to be in, because I don't know if I would have said yes or no. And I'm being so honest. I don't know if I would have said yes or no. So, it's just, man, once again, it's okay to feel lonely, but once again, what are you using to fill that void? It has to be nothing but, man, it has to be God. It has to be God, man. You have to. Being around like-minded individuals, you can't be around friends that's talking that foolish mess. You had to be around truly God-minded people. I mean, you have to be around people, man, Christ-like, that have that same mindset, that have the same goals, that want the same things. You can't be around people. I mean, people that's going to hold you accountable, that's going to uplift you, that's going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Got to be around the right people. And I thank God for the people that was in my life during that time, because, like I said, it was rough. It was difficult, man. Like I said, it's not good hearing, I don't want you or don't want to be with you. It's not. So that hurt will trigger certain things you didn't even know that was in you. It will trigger things that will have you do things that you was like, God, what was that? You know? So we just gotta be careful, man. We gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. But yeah, man, like I said, it's okay to feel that way. Please don't dwell in it. It's only a season, man. Seasons are not, like, seasons change. Seasons are not, like, winter does not last all year long. Winter does not last all year long. So know that it may be rough, it may be difficult, it may be cold and frigid. That may be how you feeling, but no, man, spring for you, that transition for that relationship, for ladies, that man of God, fellas, that woman of God, man, that transition is coming. That transition is coming, man. So just hold on, man. I'm telling you, in due season, it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen. You gotta believe it. Hold on. Hold on. You know? But yeah, man, like I said, if you feel this was a blessing to somebody, man, please share this. Please share this. Thank you guys for the hearts. I truly, truly appreciate it. But I'm about to head up out of here and finally head home, man. But, man, hold on, man. Right now, like I said, I felt a certain way today. You can feel that way. Don't dwell in it. It's okay to feel that way. It's okay. Like, man, I be seeing couples holding hands. I said this on last year. People holding hands, and I be like, I be petty. I be like, excuse me, splitting that joint right up. Just, that's how I be feeling. Like, I don't want to see that. Hold hands, not in front of me right now. I'll be mad. I'll be in my feelings for real, man. Like, it be like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do. Don't judge me. Yeah, but I'm out of here, man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna turn. I gotta turn the joints on. It's like off, man. It's all rainy and stuff. So yeah, I gotta get that joint. How do you deal with families or friends wanting to see you get married? I'm like, man, all my friends that I grew up with at my like, I guess at my church, my like foundation church. You know how you're all on a youth choir together, but then you all grow up? I'm like one of the last dudes standing that everybody's waiting for. So, and like I said, with my last relationship, people saw what was going on. It was like, oh my God, you're going ring shopping, you know, this and that. So people saw it. A lot of people still don't know what happened. Some people do, some don't, unless they see me and ask. But I just tell them what I always told them. You know, I'm good and I'm waiting. You know, that's all I can do. You don't want nobody to pressure you, because when people pressure you, that's when you once again go off of emotions and make not a mistake, but you may make a move that may not be the best move, because you are worrying about what people say, you're worrying about your emotions and your feelings. So I let them know I'm good, I'm cool, and I'm waiting. That's all I could do. I'm not rushing. That will hinder you from sharing. That will hinder you from sharing in the future. God has the right person for us all in His time. Amen. That is very true. Very, very true. Very true. So I'm like, man. Yeah, man, but that's true. But like I said, I don't. Yeah, like my family, and it was, man. Yeah, it was. The only thing. I ain't gonna go into that. But yeah, but when family and friends, it could be kind of rough. But my family was very supportive. They, very supportive. They, once again, was encouraging. They, was there to, support me, encourage me, make sure I was good. And they know, once again, God has somebody, for everybody. I truly believe that. God has somebody for everybody. We just had to be patient and know. Gotta be patient and know. Yep. But I'm about to be out of this joint. Tomorrow is Thursday. But yeah, Friday, once again, accountability checks. Hopping on Friday. I don't know what I'm going to talk about yet, but I'm going to talk about something. But yeah, I'll definitely be back. Everybody, please have a good night. Be safe, be blessed, be encouraged. Once again, it's okay to feel lonely. Don't dwell in it. Don't dwell in it. All right? Thank you guys for the hearts. I will see you guys Friday. All right? Have a good night.